Hi everyone, welcome back. I have some planner chatter that I want to share with you, and it includes this compact vertical layout that I've had for a while but have just recently really fallen in love with. Okay, so a little backstory here. I bought this planner as a July start, and I got the 18-month because I wanted this larger coil. And then I did some sticker testing with it when it first launched for the PlannerKate stickers. I'll try to link that maybe below. And then it just kind of sat on a shelf and I've never really used it. And what I did was I picked it up and I ripped out, let's see, it would be July, August, September, October, November, and December, so that it's basically a January start. And then I still have the larger coil. And I started, planning in this planner the week of January 16th. And this was a compact vertical kit from PlannerKate. And I did the same thing the following week. And then for February, I played around with another compact vertical kit and split it up just a little bit differently. And then this week I used a Hobonichi Cousin monthly kit, and I really loved that. But what I have found is that I can map out just my basic appointments or time specific things, leave this open on my desk, and then it's really just been a running to-do list, and it's been working out really well for me. I did back plan, so it looks like what I did for this first week was I used some leftover washi strips, some date headers that I had left, and then just use ink pen. And it's okay, but it's not my favorite. And then I used the journaling kit for these 2 weeks with some other washi and kind of played around with these time labels and then just a running to-do list. Same thing here. So one kit kind of took me over 3 weeks. Since this is a smaller planner, you can really get a lot done with just a few minimal stickers, in my opinion. I will tell you, the compact vertical kits that are made for this planner, like you see here, are my favorite way to plan. Yeah, you can use lots of other kits. I really like this Hobonichi Cousin kit as well. So we are going to do a plan with me for the week of the 13th here, and I wanted to mention too that this disc system for storage has been working out amazing for me. So check those out. I do have a video up and a blog post up talking about all the disc options. But for the week of Valentine's, I wanted to use this kit because it's like really lots of reds and pinks, and someone had requested that I do a plan with me in the compact vertical layout using the hourly sampler, or weekly sampler, I guess. It's not really made for the hourly planner, but I am going to plan the week out using the sampler. And then the one thing that I'm going to need to supplement this, in my opinion, especially because I changed the order of the days of the week, are date headers. And I do have these individual headers that I can choose from. So the other thing was, since I wasn't using this planner when I ordered my February kits, I didn't order any compact vertical kits. So even if I wanted to use a compact vertical kit this week, I don't have any. So this is going to work just fine. And then for March, I did pick up some compact vertical specific kits. So that will be used later on. But for February, we're going to use what I have. Plus, it's fun to try out different stickers. So I think I'm going to use this version of the individual headers and not the brush strokes, just because that's what I'm feeling right now. And then I do have some of these add-ons that I could always use, but we're going to try to use mostly the weekly sampler since that was a requested video. Okay, so first things first, I do change the order of the days, and here's why. In my mind, this is a vertical layout. So vertical means up and down. So Monday and then Tuesday. It's not horizontal, which is how it's laid out, is horizontally. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just a minor thing, but the good thing about this layout is that you can totally change the order of things if you want to. If this works for you, obviously don't change it, right? Okay, let's jump in and get this first half done. So first up, let's talk washi. This is the In Bloom layout. And of course, it has the flowers at the top. So this thin washi off the sampler is not going to cover perfectly, but I found that it covers enough that it doesn't really bother me. If you want it to cover, you know, from this line to the top, you will definitely want to purchase the compact vertical kits. But if you're like me and it doesn't bother you, you can kind of play around with lots of different kit options or kit sheets. I think that this looks absolutely just fine. And then, of course, we want to get the headers down. So, as I was playing with this planner and have fallen so in love with it, I am already thinking ahead to Erin Condren launch season, which is usually in April, I think. And of course, I love my hourly life planner very much. I've used one for years, but now I'm like considering what I'm going to purchase. And I will say a lot of that will depend on what they offer, as far as colorways, if it's neutral, if it's colorful, if they're going to introduce a new layout. Of course, this compact vertical was a brand new layout this past launch. So I would like to say that I'm going to purchase another one of these, but I don't want to commit to that this early because I just never know what they're gonna offer that's gonna tempt me or maybe be a better fit for my planner needs. Okay, so these dates are down. And you can tell here I'm doing Monday, Tuesday instead of Monday, Tuesday. But again, whatever works for your brain, it just makes sense for me to go down the page rather than across, but to each their own. And then over here, I do the same thing with Friday. And then I change this to Saturday. And then Sunday is up here. All right, so the headers are down. And then I've also found that the weekend sticker fits really well over here if you're not covering this whole notes section. In my mind, this is all weekend area, so that's kind of how I've been doing it. And then I'm going to put this down here to cover up the calendar. And I'll come back to this section. Let's put some plans down. So I need to get focused in my brain here where we're at. Okay, so a few routine things are my son's taekwondo practice. So I'm going to use these appointment labels for that. And that can happen 3 times a week. We don't go to all of them, but I will have them down just in case. And then the other thing that kind of happens all of the time is basketball practice, and he actually has a game on Saturday, so I'm going to use a half box for that. So let's get these put down. I am going to put down the appointments that I have at the top. And I'll show you back this week. Everything was at the top of the page, right? And then I left the rest for to-dos. So let's see if I can get these in order, because there are multiple things going on certain days. Oops. And then game day is on Saturday. The other thing going on that I don't want to forget about is our blood drive. I did sign up for my sorority to work the blood drive and then also to donate blood, and that's going to be on the 14th. And then this is also parent-teacher conference week, and that's going to happen on Thursday. And our PTO, which I'm a part of, is providing dinner that night, so I want to remember not to have to pack things. We'll be there late in the evening. And then on the 17th, we have a 12 o'clock school dismissal. We get out early that day. And obviously, I decided to use one of these little flags for that. Oops. And then we do have a couple of church things, so I think I'll mark those with these dash labels. So that will be an option for Wednesday, and then maybe on Sunday. Depends if we feel like getting up and going to that, and then we will probably attend just the regular sermon time on Sunday as well. Now, last weekend, I felt like we had a lot of stuff going on with trips out of town and birthday parties and all the extra stuff, but for this weekend, it's looking pretty minimal, which is going to be nice, honestly, just to stay home and get some stuff done. Which means I want to make sure that I get some house cleaning done. I'm going to use this clean house icon, and I'm going to just put that right here. And I'm not going to list out my weekly reset like I do in my hourly, just because this has a little bit less space than my 7x9 hourly, and I have done those items every weekend for so long that if I see this, I'll know what needs to be done around here. Okay, let's talk about this kind of notes section. I do want to utilize some of this space. And sticking with this, I think I will use some of these tiny flags, and this half with this full box is going to be a to-do, not a to-do, a to-go like errand section and a contact section. And I'm only going to be able to fit a couple of items there, but that's okay with me. And then this side can be the to-do list, and I'll label that with this week. And looking ahead here for contact, I need to send out the sorority reminder for our next meeting. So that's a contact to do. No other contacts. And then to go, I need to pick up our Walmart order and drop off deposits at the bank. And then for this section, for just the general to-do list, we will have zone 2 for cleaning. I've kind of been back on my Fly Lady zone cleaning each week, which has been helpful. So I'll want to do that. And then deposits for the bank again. And I guess for contact, I also need to check on the plan for after school on Friday since we get out early. And I think that's all I want to list here. And of course, as the week goes on, I can add my running to-do list for the week in this section. And then just to add something here, I think I'm going to pull my quote stickers and find something cute to put there. And I am in the middle of moving all of my half-size sheets over to this binder system as well. So I ran out of sleeves. I had to order some more, but half of my quotes are already in here, and then I have some more over here. So let's find one that will work to go over that full box. And I think I'm going to use this I like to party, and by party I mean take naps. I haven't ever used one, and that's kind of that's been my mood lately. So I'm going to put that down over here. Since I redated these, Valentine's Day is not on this day, so I'm just gonna white it out. This is Tombow whiteout, which I think just matches the Erin Condren paper a little bit better than like Walmart brand or Bic brand. So that's linked on my Amazon if you're interested in that. And then the last thing I need to put down is my plan for my YouTube channel. And I have two things for the week, and I'm going to use these, let's use these asterisks, these little stars. Put those at the bottom of my to-do list. So on Monday I have a video, and then as far as I know, for right now, this plan with me that you're watching right now will be Thursday's video. And Monday's video is actually a PlannerKate video that goes over all of the kit and mini kit listings. So if you're curious about what the difference is between a full kit or a mini kit, or you want to see literally one of every listing, for a kit, that's going to be Monday's video, which I think will be helpful for some people. And then this video will be Thursday's video. All right, so I think I have everything down. Again, It's a little less than my normal weekly plan with me's and my hourly because I really don't want to commit anything as far as to-do list goes. I just want this to be open on my desk so that I can add those as I think of them or as I'm working on something. And that's what I'm going to do for this week as well. So lots of white space, plenty of room for to-do lists. And the thing I really like about this, as far as writing on the paper and not the stickers, is that you have a little bit more room on your Wednesday, Thursday, because you start writing over here. And on the hourly planner, you know, the column starts about right here. So your hand's pretty close to the coil, which is one of the reasons I like to write on the stickers before I put them in the planner. But I don't really have that problem in this planner because the columns are just a little bit wider. So I hope that makes sense. I've really been enjoying this planner. If you want to see any other sticker sheets in this planner, let me know. Again, this one was just the weekly sampler, and I think it turned out really well, and I still have stickers left if I need to add some things. So I am happy with the weekly sampler in the compact vertical for sure. Thank you for the suggestion on trying that out. All right, guys, that's it, and I'll see you back on my next video. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you.